wrote a script 10 years ago, and I won't tell you the title because I still may use the title for something else, but the working title now is Omniverse Predators, and it's a fan Predator movie, and the original script would have cost a fortune and would have been impossible to do legally. I think it took from basically mostly from the 20th Century Fox universe, but also from the Terminator universe and I think RoboCop. I don't know. I think it took from several different universes or worlds that legally it can never happen. I was thinking about doing it as a graphic novel because I know they did Alien versus Predator versus Terminator, which is a comic I always wanted to see how they tried to mix those universes together. But anyway, I thought it was just a ridiculous story. It was a piece of, a concept that was just mostly fan fiction on my part, and where I started writing was Star Trek fan fiction. So I wasn't going to do anything with it, and then Stephanie Adams, which is a photographer in the Pleasant Hill, Missouri area, I was there at one of her photo shoots because it was at the Golden Unicorn, and I'd done some big unicorn mural, which who knows what year I'll get that done. It was this giant mural project that I'm working on, and she asked about, I built a Predator mask, pretty nice one at one time, and she asked if I still had it. She's a big Predator fan, and I said no. I've got rid of that years ago. I think I sold it to help pay for a car payment, which a lot of times I'll do. A lot of my best mask and some of my most impressive costume creations have all been sold just to pay off bills. And a lot of times they get cannibalized for other. And I really hadn't. It's been maybe 15 or 20 years since I've created a costume. But I got thinking about that old script, that old fan script, and I started kind of reimagining it. It was just a lot fewer characters and a lot fewer spaceships and things, and maybe just one spaceship. So this is one of the first things for this fan film, and this is like the Jupiter 2 from the last version of in the only big screen version of Lost in Space. And I kind of like that design. I've taped on some vacuum forms, and then I'm going to use some contour putty and kind of reimagine. But I like the basic shape. I'll probably leave the engines pretty much the way they are, put some lights in it, and that's going to be my Predator spaceship. And then for the actual Predator, I guess I should show you these drawings first. I can get back a little bit here. This is my original concept for the she-predator, which would be a human in a predator outfit. And I never did get the completely painted in. I've gone about as far as these two designs. And the other one was a predator in a samurai outfit. And these were based on this figure right here, which I can't pronounce the name of the Japanese artist that created this for Dark Horse, but you can see he's got a lightsaber, and he's got Batman gauntlets on. I didn't buy the base. I bought the head and the body separate, and then they forgot to send this and the extra hands. I've got some of the extra hands. The person I bought it from, and he sent me some of the swords, which I wasn't going to use. There came like 4 swords, But I wasn't going to put swords in the back because the costume that I'm going to base on this is going to be, and this is going to be modified quite a bit more. I want them to actually, because I got really into the lightsaber battles that they have a contest, and I can't remember they have a video contest every year, so I kind of want to enter that. And I thought the first video would be that, and then I'd expand it out into a larger fan story. And I don't know if these will appear at conventions, or I definitely want Stephanie Adams to take photographs and maybe make a graphic novel from her photos. So that's kind of ideal, is to make a graphic novel from her photos where I'm not drawing it, but we're doing photo shoots. And so that's kind of, I haven't really, Stephanie, you're kind of learning a lot of this stuff right now because I haven't talked to you about a lot of this stuff. And so this is the costume I want to build. And I've taken, this comes with this gauntlet, which I'll try to do in another video. I've got it packed away right now, and I'm going to be selling a lot of the stuff I'm not using off of this model on eBay to pay for the purchase of this. So I'm going to sell off a lot. I'm basically just trading stuff on eBay and then, so you've seen this has changed quite a bit. This is my, and you can see she's got Iron Man Unleashed, the boots, and I think these, let's see if I can get those to do what they do. And these light up with little LEDs. I don't know how that's going to help you draw them or anything, but anyway, I actually got this, and the sword's just stuck in her hair right now. This is one of the swords that came with the other one, and I bought this little breastplate, and it had this. It came along with it from her little gun, which I'm going to attach to the back of her leather jacket. I decided to go with a leather jacket because, I don't know, in combat, I don't know, superheroes that have their cleavage showing and they're fighting, it always seems a little silly to me. So I actually was trying to get a leotard, and I was going to do like red netting like you saw in the drawing, and decided not to do that. And this outfit's from a doll my granddaughter's going to get. She's going to get the doll. I'm going to redress it, but the leather jacket and this came off a Barbie doll of Twilight, of Bella, I think. So I actually like that better. And then she's got a blue lightsaber, which came off of a $10 Anakin Skywalker figure that I had to carve the sky, because they were just, the lightsabers individually were too high online. And then I just used the mask and this, and I took the plating off the side, was the thought that if I did combat, those would get in the way of her arms, the lightsaber combat. So I wanted to do something different with the lightsaber combat videos, and do one that is really more based on the Predator than Star Wars. So that figure will change over time too, and then I'm going to build like some sets. It'll be the same set, just redressed. And so I'm going to build a miniature of the sets. And this is the skull from the Crystal Skull, the Indiana Jones movie. And that is the only skull I'm going to have in the trophy room. And then I'm going to have other things. So when I get that set up more, I'll show you those on here.